Oh, hey there. Do you know how pearls are made? I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. Okay, so first of all, a pearl is not a jewel, it's a gem, but it's unique because it's the only gem that's organic. Okay, now here's how it happens. Maybe you're thinking, oh, it just appears? Wrong. You get an oyster, a mollusk, something like that, and something irritating gets inside of that piece of sand, some piece of debris, something like that gets inside the shell. And so it coats it and it goes over it and it's still irritating and it keeps going over it and over it and over it until it gets bigger and bigger. And then eventually you have a pearl, which is a precious gem. I think there's a valuable lesson in that for us because a lot of times things in life are irritating and we're like, this is the bane of my existence. But maybe it's making something precious inside of you. Maybe it's a gem that's being made inside of you organically or spiritually, if you will. And I think a lot of times we're like, I want an easy life. But the truth is, you don't need an easy life, right? You need a life with some resistance. I mean, imagine lifting weights, but it's just air. You're like, well, I need something to push back, right? And life is difficult and life is constantly difficult. And about the time you get done dealing with one problem, there's a new problem. But maybe there's a good reason for that. Maybe it's making us stronger. Maybe it's making us into something precious. Now, I want to tell you a quick story about a man who goes and he looks in this field that is, I don't know, he goes in this field and he finds this he finds treasure, okay? And in this field, he finds treasure and he's with joy, he buries it back and he goes and he sells everything that he has. Okay, all of his possessions, cashes out his accounts, all of his 401k, you name it. He's like, I'm getting everything I got, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to buy this field with joy because he knows that there's treasure in that field. And whatever he pays for that field, $100,000, a couple $100,000, whatever it is, all of his life savings, everything that he owns, liquidated so that he can buy this field is worth it because the treasure inside of that is worth so much more than everything that he had. What is the lesson in that? Okay, that's a parable that Jesus tells. The lesson in that is that when we come across God's offer, when God comes to us and says, look, I can wash away your sins. I can forgive you. I can make you clean. You become a son of God. You're going to live forever in heaven. Or keep going down the path you're going down. And you can be miserable. You can be in hell. You can keep doing it your own way. See how that's going for you. Anybody that looks at that logically goes, what idiot says no to that? What idiot is like, nah, I'm going to stick with what I've got? Go sell everything that you've got and liquidate it and buy that. Now, we don't have to actually like sell everything, but what he's saying is if it costs you everything that you've got, you got off easy because what you're getting is worth so much more. And I treat God's gift like that. I treat God's gift like that is a precious treasure. That is a once in a lifetime offer. Why would I mess this up? I'm taking this seriously and I'm going to share this with everybody I can because we're all in a bad way. And there's good news. We don't have to be, right? But I see a lot of people and I'm like, meh, I do what I want, who cares? Maybe you should care. It's a pretty big deal. Love you guys.